Hello, I am Edgar Cortés Gallardo Medina, and I'm going to talk about ray tracing. Ray tracing is the intending of rendering a three-dimensional objects in a two-dimensional space where complex interactions might be rendered. It's called ray tracing because, well, I'm going to explain here. As we know, we have a screen and a camera. And here it is. So we must have a source of light, which is given here, and the light will be represented with these vectors. We have an object, and light is going to bounce against this object, and the direction of the bouncing will be towards the screen and the camera. So that way, the camera is going to trace the ray of light from the object to the source. So from the side from the light is not hitting, it would appear as a shadow, here as can be seen. And well, depending on the programmed material of the object, it will have a reflection or it will not. It will have a reflection because of the source of light that will hit the object. As it is seen here, I label this as invisible light, because if there is no object in here, the light has nothing to bounce against, so the viewer, the camera, will not be able to see that vector. The simulation of this light it has a high cost, referring to memory, because it has to see all paths of light of these drawn vectors. And well, if it's only one object, we will see the objects, but it will be difficult to see shadows or others objects. In order to make the image more realistic, we would have to make a world with more objects. Like in here, we have the sphere, and here we have a second sphere with its shadow. As we can see, because of the material of this sphere, this other sphere is reflected here, because the sphere will also work as a source of light. Well, not a source, because it bounces the source of light. Like in here, we can see this is drawn as invisible light because it will not be seen by the camera, by the screen. The camera does not trace this vector of light, but it will trace this one, because this light, having the figure of this sphere, will bounce against this one, and so the camera will be able to catch that source of light as well. Some advantages and disadvantages are the generation of photorealistic imagery, but it has a really heavy process and it's really expensive for the memory. It has the waste of sources, but it can make the shadows and reflections appear more natural. Again, in order to do this, it's recommended to have more than one object created in the digital world.